Hello to everyone and anyone watching this video. My name is Taja. Welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be a room tour, which I haven't done a room tour since end of 2021, I think. So it's been a couple of years. I recently moved. This room tour is accidentally a mermaidcore inspired room tour with the kind of popularity of mermaids and mermaidcore, thanks to, you know, Little Mermaid live action and summertime and stuff like that. And I was looking around my room the other day, and especially at my chest of drawers next to me, it came with the room, and I noticed it's a beautiful piece of furniture that has these beautiful like beachy like theme patterns and like drawings. And I was like, oh my god, this is giving mermaidcore. And also my bed sheets as well, which I've had for years, also mermaidcore. My friend on YouTube, Beat World, she made a video on the aesthetic, more in the lens of like fashion and clothes, but if you want to know more about the aesthetic, she did a really good video. I really like my room, my new room. It's really nice and cozy, and I really like the furniture that came with the room. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this room tour. I don't know what to say. Like, subscribe, I don't know, do what you want, it's free country, I don't know. I'm joking. But yeah, enjoy the video. Yeah, okay. So starting with the back of the door, we have the back of the door. This isn't meant to be here actually. I'll move this to my wardrobe, which is the next section. I normally keep this bag, which is my everyday bag. I normally keep it on the door. When I'm leaving the house, I can just grab it and then go. Next we have my wardrobe, and it's a built-in wardrobe, like built into the, you know what a built-in wardrobe is, why am I explaining that? On this door, on the little hook thing, I have a few little bits and bobs. This is a star, and I got it when I visited Edinburgh back in 2019, Christmas time. This is like a, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's basically when sunlight reflects on it, it makes like little rainbows across the room. The reason why it's here and not on the window where this is normally put is because I don't get any sunlight in my bedroom, so I just keep it here. It doesn't have its full use, full power, but it's fine, it looks cute here. And then also I have this dream catcher that I got from eBay years ago. It's honestly, it's falling to pieces. Look at that, this fell off today. Just gonna hang this up. So this is my wardrobe inside. So on the doors I have these two printout thingies. I printed them out when I was living at home, like my family home. They're just two quotes that are like motivational. But yeah, this one says, feel it, think that you don't want to feel, feel it and be free. And that's just about like, if you're scared to feel something, don't shy away from those feelings, just feel it, because then you can feel it, and then those feelings, if it's a good feeling, you can revel in it. Because sometimes we're scared to feel feelings that are good, like falling in love for example, but actually if you just be vulnerable and let yourself feel it, then it's like you'll pay off because you're in love. And if you're scared to feel like a bad emotion like fear or like sadness or anger, then let yourself feel it, because otherwise it'll just build up in you and then it'll burst in a horrible way that won't be manageable. So yeah. And then over here I have a quote that says, the secret to happiness is freedom, the secret to freedom is courage, which is again quite self-explanatory. On this door as well, I also have my main well, not my main bag, my main bag is on the front door, but my rucksack and my tote bag that just hides in there. Up here we have, at the very back, I have like bags I use for like packing like clothes and stuff, so I just put that hidden like at the back, so when I move again I can just grab that out. I also have the boxes I used to move at the back, like giant boxes, which is hidden so you can't see it, so nice and tidy. But up here I have these 4 wicker baskets, and I've had these for a good few years now. Ask me in the comments of anything I mention if you want it, and I'll link it for you. But a lot of the stuff I did get was ages ago, so bear that in mind. But I'll try my best to get you a link of either the exact thing or a similar thing. But yeah, so these wicker baskets I've had for ages, and in this one I have like, I can't really see it. As you can see, I'm quite short, and even if I wasn't short I'd be struggling to reach. But I'm gonna take a guess So I think this one's like the beauty one. I have like medication, some extra beauty products, actually mainly medication, because actually I have like a beauty box down there, but yeah, mainly medication, and then like just stuff like that. Here I have like stationery, yeah, just like my pencil case, scissors, sellotape, stuff like that. Here I have, I can't remember, no, this is a technology one I believe. This has like chargers and like wires and like stuff like that. I think, well, I might actually so lazy, I can literally take it down. Okay, here we've got like, yeah, just like, oh, we've got like portable chargers as well, just old cameras, so yeah. And then this one at the end is a miscellaneous one. It has like my straighteners that currently live on my radiator, so I might keep them there, to be honest, at least for the summer when they're not being used. But my straighteners are meant to be in here, and then my blow dryer and other miscellaneous stuff. Sorry, I just got distracted by my beauty. I'm so sorry. Anyway, over here I've got my clothes, got coats here, I've got like my necklaces here. I don't really wear necklaces, to be honest. I always forget to wear them, but I've got my necklaces here. This is just a flannel that I wear around the house, and this is a jumper I wear. It's quite thick, so I didn't want to put it in my regular clothes. Here I've got my other jumpers. I've kind of ordered it from light to dark. And I've got cardigan. This is a shirt, but I just put this shirt here because it fits with the colours, like the purple. And I've got my dresses, very interesting. And I've got my belt. I only have one belt, I don't need more than one belt. And then here I have my only 2 pair of jeans. I really want like some black. Do I want black jeans? I think I want black jeans, because I think they're quite versatile. But yeah, for now I have these 2 jeans. Then this came with them. I actually have something similar to this, but I'm using it in my chest of drawers, which you'll see in a second. But it's basically like a wardrobe hanging thing. So up here I have my like hoodies and like running clothes. When I say running clothes, it's I literally own like 2 pairs of leggings. Well, I use 2 pairs of leggings for my running, and then I've got my hoodies there, so I mean running clothes. And then here I have towels, and then underneath that I have bedding, and then underneath that I have like indoor bottoms, pajama bottoms, lounge bottoms. Down here, you can't really see it, I'll show you in the b-roll, but it's like my forehead looks so big, oh my god. It's like a file, like a paper file, but it's like papers, like important papers and stuff. Here I have this, you can see in the camera, it's one of those things like the sequins where you can like make it change colour, which is quite fun. But here is how I have my actual beauty stuff. Like I have a bag of scrunchies, and I have like just things that can't fit into my other drawers that I'll show you in a second. And other extra beauty stuff that I don't use as much, but they're there. Also I have a water bottle as well, a hot water bottle, and my picnic blanket as well. Here I have this like rose gold like basket. It matches the one in here, and I keep my diaries in here. What is even in here? It's like notebooks and diaries mainly. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Next to that I have my laundry basket. I keep my dirty clothes, and then on top I keep my exercise mat, which I use for when I'm doing my stretches after my running, which I'm really bad at remembering to do, because I did a run on like Tuesday and then I forgot to do my stretches, and my legs right now, it's not fun. It's really not a fun time for me. Behind that is my hanging clothes horse rail. I never know what to call them. Hanging, the drying rack thing, like when you're drying your clothes. I put that behind there. And then also, like I said, my boxes that I use to pack my stuff to move in here, which you can't see, but that's there. I also have my shoes in here. These are just my shoes. I don't wear it as much, but I've got like all my shoes in there. The only shoes I have out are my trainers, like my running trainers, and then my regular like day-to-day trainers. Woo! Oh, my knees. Oh my god, my knees. So next we have these 2 posters. I got them again years ago, I think at uni. They're just like kind of vintage posters, like vintage style, like naturey posters. One that is butterfly, one is like I think herbs and flowers and stuff. Underneath I just have my radiator, which I have no use for because it's summer right now, but hopefully in the winter it will serve me well. When I'm not using the radiators because it's summer, I also keep my tablet here when it's charging, because my tablet is basically, I'll show you in the b-roll, but it's basically like a USB plug in the wall, and this only works like with USB plugs. Like this doesn't work if I put it in a plug head. So I just plug it into the wall and I charge my tablet with this, and then I rest my tablet inside the radiator. I also have here my galaxy light as well. I don't always use this, but when I do, I also plug it into the USB. I also have this light as well. It's like a colourful, colour changing spotlight kind of thing. Again, if I want it on, I plug it into the USB. I also keep my bin there as well. I haven't got a bin right now, so I just have this nice hang up there. My rubbish is in there, lovely. Here is just my mirror. It's just a basic white mirror, nothing interesting about it. But I jazzed it up by putting these like leaves, like these vine leaves around it. Over here is my cylinder kind of like shelf thingy. So I basically am using it as a nightstand at the moment because there's no tables in here. This is the one thing about this room I don't like, is that there's no desk. Although if there was a desk in here, I don't know where I'd put it. So I don't know. But this is my little side table, but it's actually meant to be like a shelf kind of thing. So on top I have like my go-to things. I painted my nose a few days ago. These aren't normally meant to be here, but they're lip balm, my iron, and my D3. And here we've got like a bunch of like books I'm currently reading, and then like my planner, and then my journal, and then underneath here is just like a box of treasures. It's just like little knickknacks and stuff. In this drawer I have like my main like beauty related products, just like my creams and my moisturizers and oils, hair stuff. It's my daily things, or like things that I use like frequently. And then in here is just well, you know, I'm a young lady and I'm single, so I have things in there. Up here I have this like tapestry, like a naturey kind of vibe, like a fantasy fairy vibe. Oh, you can see me now? Okay. I should have just done it from the beginning. Yeah, here's my bed. I don't have these bed sheets on the whole year. These are normally the ones I use in the summer, but I have these at the moment because it's summer, and it's also very perfect because not only does it go with the mermaidcore vibe, but it also matches perfectly with my chest of drawers, which I obviously didn't plan, but like iconic. But it's like a beach theme, beach vibe. It's really cute. I love it. And here is Tiggy. This is my pet little bear. He's not a pet, he's a toy. He's a stuffed animal. But I cuddle with him every night because he's really soft and cute, and yeah, I love him very much. Up here you can't see at all, but I have this fairy. I also have one on the other side as well, but I keep this there. There wasn't really anywhere else to put them, but I think it's quite cool. It's like a nice little silhouette kind of vibe. You can see like there's like curtain which makes the room very dark, on top of the fact that the room doesn't get like direct sunlight. So I actually opened these middle ones, but I'm not opening it right now because I don't want you to see out my window to dox myself, so you figure out where I live, because the internet is a scary place. But normally these middle ones are open just so I get some like bit more natural light. And then up here is my vision board. I make one every year. I just printed out these photos. I found them on the internet, printed them out with free prints. I have a code in the description. If you use the code, I forgot the code, but I'll put it on the screen, but if you use it, then you get something. I'm not sure what, but I'll put it on the screen. But basically free prints is really good because you can just like print out like photos for free. I think you only pay for like postage, which is like nothing, but yeah, I recommend if you want to print out some photos, whether it's your own photos or photos from the internet like mine. But yeah, just have some aspirational like pictures for like what I want from this year. At the foot of my bed I have my suitcase. In the suitcase I have like a bunch of clothes I'm selling. These are also clothes I'm meant to be selling. I put them on Vinted. Link in the description if you want to buy some of my clothes from Vinted. Please help a broke girl out. I just have this on top so it makes it a bit less ugly. And then I also have this, this is just a big piece of paper, and here I have like old like photos that I used for old vision boards, and I'm planning on making like a collage with this and this. And then here I'm sitting on a chair. Obviously this chair came with the room, just like a wooden chair. I don't use it as much as I should because I'm always sitting on my bed, which is a really bad habit. The chair's actually quite nice and comfy. I have my cozy, there's different names for it. I've seen it being called Udi, I've seen it being called cozy. It's basically like a massive blanket material made into like a jumper hoodie kind of thing. I wear it in the winter, but it's summer right now, I don't need it, so I use it to put at the back of this. I think at some point though I want to get like cushions. I want some for my bed, and I also want some for this chair, like probably 2 cushions then. But yeah, and then this pink like blanket came with the chair, so I just have that on the chair. This is actually really nice. I should sit here more. This is really nice. I'm really enjoying my time here. Okay, so now onto the piece de resistance. Wait, no. So now onto the piece de resistance. Is that how you say that? Piece de resistance? It sounds right. I don't know. But this is the main inspiration for the mermaidcore video. This is what makes the room, on top of, you know, the natural kind of elements like the woods and the, you know, vintage kind of vibe, and then my bed sheets. This was the thing that made me realize that my room is mermaidcore, because this came with the room and it's beautiful. I had to clean it before using it. It was a bit gross, but this is stunning and I'm obsessed and I love it, and it goes so well because my natural like color theme for any room I've been in has been like blues, and then like hints of green, and then like hints of pink sometimes as well. But this is perfect. I'm obsessed with this. It's so pretty. So it's just this big like chest of drawers, and then I'll just show you what I put in each area. So this plant here came with the room. This plant is incredibly awkward because it's like covering like half of the mirror and like a third of the like chest of drawers, so I've had to be really like smart and in how I maneuver putting things around it, but it looks really pretty, so I can't complain too much. So on the back there I have this teddy bear, and I've had that since I was 12 because me and my sister have a sharing one because she was born on my birthday, so we have like 2 twin bears to signify the fact that we share the same birthday. Underneath I have like books and stuff. This is a vase that I got from a friend for a birthday present. There used to be an actual plant in there, but it died, so I had to throw it away. And now I just have this like, this was like a birthday card kind of thing, but now I use it as a plant for the vase. And then I have like a bunch of like little knickknacks here. Yeah, I've got this carrot, and then I've got like a fake plant inside it. I'm not sure what animal it's meant to be, maybe a llama, I don't actually know. I've got some rocks I've collected from different places. I think I've got some from like Nice, and then like I don't even know where else. I have these glasses which are very very dusty, but these are my glasses. This one broke. I bought these ones for Paris in Primark, but of course Primark, they broke. I'm really annoyed because these are my like current favorite ones. And then over here, this doesn't really have a home. Sometimes this is here, sometimes this is on my shelf thingy next to my bed, but this is just my mirror. Here I've got this jewelry organizer. It's got like my studs. I didn't have like a home for my studs, they were just like in a little bag. But it was really annoying to get to because like obviously I have to be digging to find the matching pair and stuff. And then next to it I have my makeup brushes in this little container, and next to this I just have this like, it's meant to be like a soap dispenser thing. I have never used this because I don't use this for soap. This is just, I think this is meant to be like for like the bathroom, like for like a toothbrush and like for soap, but because I don't have my own like place, my own bathroom, so I just keep this in my room. Here I have my little calendar thing. It just tells you the day. It's like a little cube thing, and then it tells you the day. Fun fact, it's actually the 13th today, not the 14th, but I made it the 14th because I didn't want the 13th in this video, so I feel like it's like a bad vibes number. This again doesn't really have a home. This, I guess this can go anywhere, but this is here, I don't know. I have these little containers, I have 3 of them. This one I have my hoops and like my bigger like earrings that don't fit there. And here's like random shit, like tester, perfume, and then like this eyebrow pencil, and then like these tweezers that don't work. And then here I believe I have rings. Yeah, I have rings. Very empty because I don't have a lot of jewelry. I decluttered some jewelry, but I don't really wear jewelry to be honest. And at the back there is like a coconut thingy where I keep my bracelets. In between these I have my little succulents that I got from uni. Again, that was years ago because I'm a grandma. One is called, I named them, but I don't know which one's which. One is called Amber, which I named after Amber from season 5 of Love Island. And one is called Saffron Bailey. I don't know which one's which though. I've been so bad at caring for these. I don't know how they're still alive and thriving and growing. Somehow they are. But yeah, kind of crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you inside the drawers. In this one, I keep some like selling jewelry. I'm selling some jewelry, so check out my Etsy. I actually have, in theme of the whole mermaid core vibe of this video, I actually have some like mermaid core bracelets on the Etsy. My Etsy of these bracelets, so check it out if you want a bracelet. In here I keep like my makeup stuff, my makeup bag, and then powders, eyeshadow. And then in here I have my cameras and my speakers. I have my film camera. Right now I'm obviously filming with another one of my cameras, but normally that'll be in here. And then I also have my speaker, which I don't use because it's not charged and I don't know where the charger is. And then in this drawer I keep, I'm not going to open it properly, it's private things in here, but it's basically just underwear, socks. This is like what I was saying before, like the wardrobe hanger shelf thing. I kept in here because, like I said, I had to clean these like when I moved them because they were really dirty. And even though I cleaned them, I felt like weird put my like underwear where my Gucci goes in the dirty drawers. I used my wardrobe shelves to house these things. So yeah, I have my underwear and then I have like my inside tops. One of them is like coloured tops and one of them is like black and white. No like reason for that apart from wanting to split it into sections, to split it into sections. What am I saying? I feel like we're getting to the end of this, which is good because my brain is frying a bit. Oh, one thing I don't like about these drawers is that they're really hard to close. I don't know why. I always like panic that I'm gonna like break them. And then the last drawer are all my clothes. No, that's a lie. All my outside clothes. So I just have, on this side I have my tops, and on this side I have my bottoms, and I've just ordered them in like order of like colour kind of thing. It's not very like organised or like strict or neat or anything, but I've just put them there. And yeah, I really want to downsize, to be honest. Even though, to be honest, I think it's quite impressive that like all of my outdoor clothes fits in one drawer apart from my jeans, but I still want to downsize a bit. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I do want to, at some point in my 20s, I want to like live like a nomad life where I'm like just like traveling, like living in a suitcase kind of vibe. And I feel like the less clothes I have, the easier it'll be to do that. Or I guess I could put myself in storage, but then I'm gonna be thinking, oh, like I wish I had this thing, but I don't have it with me because I'm in the other side of the world. But yeah, anything else? I think that was it.
Type of insanity, you know there's that shit I don't need. Sometimes I feel like